Hi everyone, my name is Jess and today we are going to talk about customer escalations. But first, welcome back to me. I have been gone for about 3 months, really focusing on my new job. Maybe it's been 3 or 4 months, really focusing on my new role, trying to keep my head above water. And let me tell you, it has been difficult. So I thought, all right, let me put YouTube aside for a second and really focus on my new job. And here I am, feeling like I have a little bit of time to make awesome videos. So here we go. I am going to talk about how to handle customer escalations. I think I have about 5 different tips on how to handle customer escalations. So here we go. But before I get started, again, I would love it if you could subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications when I do post. And if you want to help me, hit that thumbs up. It does help me with the YouTube algorithm and it helps other viewers that are looking for content like this. So let's go ahead, let's get started. Number 1, how do we help when we have customer escalations, or what do we do? The number 1 thing that I would say you need to do is pick up the phone. Nothing is worse to get an email escalation or a phone call escalation and you don't pick up the phone. You write an email back saying you're handling it. This person or this customer is clearly upset. They want to be heard. They want to be listened to. No, we're not in the era of email is king. Phone calls are still king. And let them vent. Let them vent away. Let them talk and let them hear your voice saying that you are working on it. You might not have a solution right away, but you are that contact person to help them. Even if you're not at that point, the contact person, you now are responsible to help that customer. So the second one would be to always take the blame. Now I know from experience, customers are not always right. I hope I might even have some customers watching this, but customers are not always right, but it does not matter. Take the blame. I worked for a DevOps company in a previous role, and I remember the customer was so angry, they had a bug in their system. And the best thing would not be like, well, the bug is gonna get fixed and push the blame on somebody else. I could easily have said, hey, it's the DevOps team. It's not my fault. I'm a customer success manager or I am a salesperson. This is not my fault. It's DevOps, it's tech support, it's customer care. It's not my fault, but I'll figure it out. Customers don't wanna hear that it's not your fault. They would prefer if you said, we're one team, we don't throw anyone under the bus, we are going to figure out this solution for you. So instead of blaming DevOps, blame yourself. You are part of the company. You are not an exclusion of the company. We're one team, and I really believe we're one team, and to never throw any department under the bus that is not on the call with you. And even if they are on the call with you, you don't need to throw anyone under the bus. Just take the blame. It's okay. It's going to be for a short time. And by the time, you talk to the customer the next time and you solve their problem, they're going to be a lot happier with you. And they can't really get that angry at you if you take the blame. So number 3, when you are in a customer escalation, I would suggest that you acknowledge what has actually happened. So if it's a DevOps problem, if they didn't get their hardware on time, their licensing for software, if something has gone wrong, try to explain to them without it sounding like an excuse, explain to them what possibly has gone wrong. This helps in any solution and even when I'm buying something or I'm talking to the phone companies or whatever it might be. I love it when I know what is the issue. It brings me some peace for some reason. And I think it brings a lot of customers peace to know, hey, this is what possibly has gone wrong. I will investigate and I will make sure that it doesn't happen in the future. And the last one that I have is allow them to respond to whatever you have to say. Don't have the last word with customers. Allow them to ask additional questions or comments. Typically, I believe in a lot of organizations, we can't offer an incentive or a benefit or give things for free. A lot of customers do this, but there's a lot of organizations that just can't afford to give things for free. So allow them to talk and allow the next time, if you are lucky enough and you handle this escalation really well, the next time they order from you, you better make sure the same issue doesn't happen a second time. And by doing this, you can follow the customer journey. You can ensure that they have a white glove service every single time, and you just up that communication with them. So that would be my best practices for customer escalations. I don't want to say I'm a wizard with customer escalations, but I've had my fair share of customer escalations in the last 10 years in a sales career. So again, those would be my best practices. I'm curious if you have any. Feel free to write in the chat box below. And I'm looking forward to seeing you very soon. And again, it would help me out a lot if you would go ahead and subscribe. So thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.